Hello friends, so today I wanted to share with you this beautiful bag. This is the Dooney and Bourke Florentine Foldover Zip Crossbody bag, and I thought of sharing this with you because I recently took it to a small trip, like a 3-day trip, and this is all I took, and it worked out so much better than I expected. So I have a few thoughts that I wanted to share with you. So I happen to have this bag here in this beautiful pale blue Florentine color, and then I also have it in this canvas print, and I'm not sure of the name of this print, but you can see I have this bag in 2 styles, and it's an awesome bag. So I'll go ahead and just share a little bit of information with you on the bag. So this bag, the dimensions are, it's about 5.75 inches tall, close to 6 inches, and then across the bottom it's 8.5 inches, and then in depth it's 1.5 inches. So something that impressed me about this bag is how much fit in here. So I'll give you a little tour just to give you an idea of what fits, but then I'll go ahead and do a small demo of the type of things that I put in this bag, so that you can also get an idea of what might fit for you. So starting right off the bat, you can see that it's a fold-over design, so it has 2 D-rings on the sides, and I happen to have my strap tucked into the bag here. So you can see the strap is adjustable, but it's not, it's a crossbody strap. You can't adjust it to make it a shoulder strap. So generally, if you can adjust it to make it a shoulder strap, it'll have two of these buckles, and then you can remove the center part, but you can't with this one. So that's the type of strap that comes with it, and it's a very comfortable strap. I did use it. And then the back of the bag has a very roomy pocket. For me, this pocket was a cell phone pocket, and my cell phone fits perfectly, very comfortably in here. So you can see there, not only does it fit, but it doesn't peek off from the top. In fact, I have about 2 fingers there where my phone is, and I could still slip in a few other things in here if I wanted to. So sometimes, you know, tickets or papers, receipts, very easily you can sneak something like that in, or a pen. And then the front, the main compartment is a zippered compartment. It's a very smooth, beautiful zipper, and so in order to gain access to that main compartment, you will unflap it, which has a magnetic closure, you'll see there. And the main compartment is just basically a pouch. I guess that's why it's called a fold-over pouch. The inside does have, I'll pull it out, it has a zipper on one side. So you can see here, it has a zipper pocket, and then the other side has a pouch, or a slip pocket. And I do like it when these linings come out, because then if you get a little spot of something in there, you can pull the lining out and use a small sponge with a dab of water to clean that off. And then this compartment here has card slots. So there's 8 card slots in there. And so personally, I did use this to hold money. So this compartment was the compartment where I put my cards and my cash and coins, and surprisingly I never had an issue with the coins falling out of the bag, which was good. So these magnets are nice and hard. I never felt like this was just opening up. It was perfectly safe, I felt. So this bag, the canvas one, has leather accents, and this strap is also removable, and it's equally as roomy. So this back pocket is equally as stretchy as the Florentine one. Just because it's canvas doesn't make it any less comfortable to carry. So I would say these two bags, even though they're not the same materials, they're very, very comfortable and comparable in the way that they work. So like I said, I wanted to do just a quick demo just for you to see what kind of things fit into the bag so you have an idea. So let me pull out a few things here. So I'll go ahead and start. I have a lip balm. I would probably, if I'm out and about, whatever it is, you know, the fair or just a day trip or wherever, I probably always want to carry a lip balm with me. So I'm going to go ahead and slip that in there. Some gum. I have my blotting sheets. I have some tissues. I have my keys. So slip those in there. I always carry a little container with some pills, allergy medicine, Tylenol, ibuprofen, just in case. I have a little hand lotion, and this is a sample of Snow Fairy. And then wipes. Always carry wipes, never go anywhere without them. So you can see here, I wouldn't say that this is stuffed right now with all of those things. I can definitely fit more, but if I fold this over, you know, it's comfortably full. And I'm not really going to go ahead and put cards or cash in here, but cards and cash are fairly thin. They wouldn't take a whole lot of space. I personally did not put my wallet in this bag. It would take up too much space. And then I'll go ahead and put in some Listerine strips in here as well. And then you can see it zips up. In the back, I'll slip my phone in. And that's the basics, right? The very, very basics. And then here's my glasses. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck those in here as well because I was carrying them with me and sometimes they were on my head, but you know, sometimes you need to put your glasses in your bag. So the magnet still closes even with my glasses in there. Now you can see it's a lot chunkier. It turns into a little, like a comfortable little pouch or bag. What impressed me, here's what impressed me about this bag. So inevitably, when you're out and about with your spouse, with your kids, somebody's always like, can you hold my phone for me? Can you hold this for me? And, sorry, earthquake. So inevitably, someone's handing you something to hold. So when that happened, I ended up putting something right in here, in this foldable space. I wouldn't tuck it all the way in. I would just put it in here, zip it up, and it would be right here. So I just found this bag super impressive in how much it holds. It was very comfortable. I'm very impressed. That's all I have to say. I'm very, very impressed. I found that this bag holds a lot more than this one. This is a whip stitch front pocket shoulder bag, something like that. And this bag is beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, I think this red Florentine bag is more attractive than this one, than the zip crossbody foldover bag. But which one holds more? This one holds more for sure. And this one you can see it's a shoulder bag, but it has a ton of detail, which is something that I love about it. I feel like the details on this bag are kind of like the types of details you would see on a full-size bag. As opposed to this one, it's really a very, very simple bag. Now, something that I wanted to share with you, and I had a viewer share this with me. So she's the one that prompted me with this idea. And I came across some chains. This one I bought at Goodwill. So I did carry these with me to spruce things up a bit. And you can see this one is a crossbody length type chain. So instead of putting the leather strap on it, you can do this. Changes things up a bit. The other one that I carried with me as well was this one, and this one I got from Poshmark, and this is a shorter length chain so that I could carry my bag as a wristlet. And you can get these off of Amazon or Etsy, or go, you know, someone that resells. I always like to buy resale items. I feel like, you know, if I'm gonna give my money to somebody, why not give it to a person? I know, maybe that doesn't make sense, but, you know, why not give it to somebody that bought it and for some reason they only used it once or twice or ended up not needing it anymore. I don't know, I just rather give my money to someone, an individual person. So that's why I often go with the resale market. So here it is. This was the other option that I carried. Now this other chain that I have here, I did not take with me because this one I just purchased. I went to the Coach outlet recently and I picked this up. It was $20, which I thought was a fairly good deal. And this chain is gold, so it matches the hardware that comes in these Florentine bags. And you can see the clasp is very, very tiny, but let's just give it a shot. I haven't tried this yet, but let's see if it fits. So the hardware on these D-rings is very small, you can see, but I want to see if it fits on a hardware that's a little bit bigger. So let's try it on this one. This hardware, you can see, is just thicker. Does this Coach? It sure does. It works perfectly fine. So you can see if you are having doubts about whether this clasp will go around the hardware on Dooney and Bourke, it sure does. I was kind of doubting it, but there you go. And that means you can turn something like this beautiful shoulder bag into a crossbody bag. Unfortunately, you can't remove this strap fully from this bag, so you would have to leave it hanging. But that's okay, you know. I still think it would look beautiful. So there it is. On this one, you can remove the strap, so that's not an issue. And yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to share with all of you friends, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really am a fan of that bag. It's not very frequent that I have to use a bag that size. So therefore, it's not something that I'm going to, you know, have a ton of. I like small bags, but this is a little smaller than what I prefer, generally speaking. But I would say that it's always good to have at least one of this type of bag, this size bag, in your collection to use when you need it. It happened to be perfect for my little vacation trip, and so I wanted to share it with all of you. I'm a pro. I'm a fan. I'm a pro zip Dooney and Bourke Florentine crossbody bag fan here. Have a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Bye, friends.